Hi everyone! So I've been getting a lot of requests for how to do my signature figurine or kind of basic figurines. So here is the tutorial. If you are wanting a more compact body design, then use double looped bands on the body part later in the tutorial. If not, if you want to make more of a basic one that's more realistic looking, then go ahead and use just a single band that's not double looped. This one's more proportional to the head, I would say, but this one, if you want more of a cute look, then you can use double looped bands. So anyways, this is my kind of signature figurine, and it is the base of all of my figurine designs. This one is a lot better to control the legs where they go. They're more straight, but if you use double loop bands, they kind of like to stray from each other. They don't really like each other that much. But anyways, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this one. Guys out there, you can still make this figurine, just leave out the bun, and I will be explaining how to do that further in the tutorial. So anyways, now without further ado, let's get started. So today you will need any type of loom, your hook, and bands in the colors of basically as many colors as you'd like. However, I recommend using black for the eyes, or you can use any other eye color, and the mixed skin tone package from the Rainbow Loom web store for the skin. So the following band amounts are about how many bands you'll need for each kind of item on the basic figurine. So you'll need about 42 colors, 42 bands for the shirt, 29 bands for the pants, 2 bands for the shoes or feet, 17 of the skin color bands, 2 for the eyes, and then 17 for the hair, which includes like the bun, and then 2 more for the hair tie. So if you are a guy and you plan on making a figurine, basically just leave out the part of making a bun and then you'll be done basically. So I will tell you in the video what you can do to skip the steps that make this more girly, which is basically just the bun. Then you can make a guy. So all my supplies here are from the Rainbow Loom web store, and so now without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first we are going to make the bun for the hair. So if you are a guy, you're going to want to skip this step and skip ahead into the video. If not, we're going to make the bun. So we're going to take your hair color and we're going to use double bands for this whole process. So you're going to start and go vertically here. Go kind of that way. And then close off here. And go vertically there. So you should have something like this. Now we're going to add a single cap band to this bottom pin right here. Wrap that around 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. And now we're going to start doing the hooking process. So I will zoom in a little bit, and you're going to go inside the cap band. Grab these bottom 2 bands. Go vertically. Now you're going to go again. Like that. And now we're going to hook these vertically. And then the next 2 diagonally like that. So now you're just going to want to release all the ends except for the top pin. There. And leave the bun to hang there. Just kind of swivel it around. And now we're going to start on the actual head and body. So first, if you're a girl, you're going to want to take the colored bands that you want to use for the hair tie. If you are a guy, then you want to take the same color bands for your hair that you're going to use first. So I'm going to use 1 blue and 1 pink for mine and go vertically since I'm going to do a hair tie. If you're a guy, do the same color as your hair. And now you're going to take the same color as your hair. And we're going to outline the hair first. Kind of make a little 3-point thing here. Then go vertically on both the left and right sides of your loom with double bands. Use double bands for this whole entire thing, like creation. So now we're going to start with the skin colored bands. So, going to go vertically. And now this next whole row is all going to be skin colored bands. Double bands, by the way. So So now we're going to go kind of inwards here. And this design was made for the square set position, so that's why it's going to look kind of funny on the loom, but I promise you it's totally normal. Inwards like that. And now we're going to go ahead and make the neck. So go vertically there. Oops, so one of my bands fell off. Like that. So now is the time where you are going to choose a color of shirt you want to use. I'm going to use pink down here, my pink bands. So I'm going to take pink, make the shoulders here. Like that, and then go vertically a whole row of double pink bands. Like that. We're going to make 2 more rows of double pink bands, or whatever color you're using for your shirt. So I've got my first row done, and I'm going on to my second one, or my third one in total. Okay, so I've now finished the shirt, and now we're going to go on to the pants. So I'm going to be wearing jeans, so I'm going to use, that would be my phone, sorry. So I'm going to use my ocean blue bands and go vertically for 1 row. Still using double bands, by the way. Like that. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop putting bands on this middle row here, and we're going to put single bands, like double bands forming single chains down our pin bars on the left and right. So I'm just going to use double bands and go vertically on the left and right sides of my loom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make one more link because our loom does not have enough space down here at the bottom. So you're going to take whatever color you're going to use for your shoes and wrap it around your hook 3 times. Like that. And then take the color of your pants. Like that. Put it onto your hook and slide these triple loops onto your double bands here. Then you're going to fold this over like that and place it onto this bottom pin here. Like that. So the leg's a little bit longer now. You're going to do this, I sounded like a country girl. Okay, you're going to do the same thing to the right side. So wrap this around your hook 3 times. Like that. Take double of whatever color pants you're wearing. Put that on your hook. Slide these up and onto your bands here, and then put the other end onto your hook so you've got this link here. Now you're just going to slide this on to your bottom right pin, and you've now got another little leg there. So now what we're going to do is we are going to create the arms for our little figurine here. So unfortunately, for those of you who aren't good with using your hook and hands, we are going to have to make the arms with our hook and hands. So this part is fairly easy to remember what to do, so if I go too fast, you'll probably be able to remember. So first we're going to use a single skin colored band. My camera will focus, okay. And then wrap it around your hook 3 times. So this is going to be your hand. And now you're going to take the color of your shirt, and we're going to create 5 links with our hook and hands, but make sure you use double bands. So, got 1 link, And if I go too fast, just remember, do 5 links. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Like that. Third one. Put the end back onto your hook. Fourth one now. And fifth. Like that. So if you're not to this point yet, go ahead and pause the video. Just remember, make 5 links. And now we're going to put this on our loom. I'm going to first put this onto my left pin. So go to the shoulders of your figurine and place this onto the pin. It's on the top left. So you should get something like that now. And now we're going to make one more arm. So you're going to take a first skin color band, single band, and wrap it around your hook 3 times. So you get something like this now. Now we're going to create 5 links of bands using double bands. So 2 bands at a time, making 5 links. So here's the first one. 1. Trying to leave my hand here so that way the camera stays focused. Oh, wrong side of the hook. And I took a skin color band with that one too. Okay. So, here's my second link. Like that. Coming to my third link now. Like that. Fourth. And lastly, my fifth. Like that. So if you're not done with that part yet, go ahead and pause the video. If not, we're just going to slide this onto the pin that is on the top right for the top right kind of shoulder and put this on. And now we've got our right arm. So now we're going to go up to the top of our loom and we're going to add on our 2 eyes. So you're going to use a single band of whatever color you're using for the eyes and wrap it around this middle pin here 4 times. Like that. And do the same thing to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should get something like that now. Now at this time we're going to start putting on our horizontal bands across our loom. So first you're going to take 1 skin tone band, put it across those 3 pins. Now you're going to take one of your shirt bands and put that in a triangle here. Take another one of the bands for your shirt, put across those 3 pins, and now you're going to take a single band of whatever color you're using for the pants. And now on this last 3 pins we are going to do something a little bit different. You're going to start on the left, have your band holding onto that pin, go around, and place the other end onto the bottom right pin. So you should now have something like this here. And now we are going to transfer the bun to the head here. So this part is a little bit tricky, so it's okay if you don't get it on your first try. So I'm going to kind of move my bands out of the way here. So first you're going to take your hook, stick it into this pin, and grab these bands here that are for the bun. These bands are going to get transferred to this pin right here. So now, like I said, this is really tricky because as you can see, we've got a ton of bands on our hook here. So what I like to do is just kind of use my pointer finger and hold some of the bands back while I grab groups of 2 and transfer them onto the pin. So I've got 2 there. Grab my next 2 bands here, transfer those on. And any guys out there that are doing this, you are lucky, you don't have to transfer these. Okay, and then transfer the next 2. Just be very patient with this. Make sure not to lift your hook up too far away from your loom, otherwise the bands will slip off of the pin. Those 2 there. finally I've got the last two here, so like that. So now you should have something like this, and it's okay if you didn't get it done in time. Just go ahead and pause the video right now, but just place all those bands there and leave it there on the pin. And now we're going to go ahead and hook over the eyes. So the point of this is to cinch the eyes here in the center. So you're just going to grab some of the loops here for the eyes and pull it over the pin. It doesn't matter how many loops you grab at first, as long as they all get hooked over the pin. So that we got an eye right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Again, you can grab all the bands or you can grab just some of them, as long as they all get hooked over. It really doesn't matter. So I am done with that, and now we can actually get started on the whole entire loom thing here. So I'm going to start at the bottom of my loom, and I do have a wall back where my loom is, so I'm going to have to turn my loom sideways a little bit, but this is just temporary. So first you're going to go inside the left pin bar, stick your hook inside of the little foot that we made there, grab the bottom two bands, and hook those vertically. Do the same thing on the right side, vertically like that. So now we're going to go ahead and just hook these two single chains vertically like normal. Oops. And just hook those normally. Okay, so now I'm here at the pants, and you're just going to hook normally on the left and on the right. Go inside the horizontal band there. So here on the middle pin here, we don't have any bands to go inside of, so just make sure that your hook grabs all the bands that are here at the slit of the pin. So now we're going to just hook the shirt like you normally would in a regular triple single bracelet. And now hook the last three. Like that. So now once you're to this point, we're going to hook these two bands that go inwards. Like that. And now we're going to hook this one band vertically. Like that. Now we're going to hook this top band here to the right, next one to the left. I'm sorry, my hand was blocking for a while. And then just hook like normal again. Now, before you hook this middle band, make sure you push all your bands down here, because there are a lot of bands there due to the bun, if you are making a girl. And lastly, we're going to hook these two bands that go inwards. Like that. So, if you're a guy and you're making a guy figurine, then go ahead and just hook that band, this band here, vertically. If you are making a girl figurine, then I'm going to show you a little trick for the bun. So make sure you go inside all the bands here, grab the bottom two bands. Should be the ones that you chose for your hair tie, and they might take a while to grab because there are a ton of bands here on the pin. And grab those two and carefully pull them off the pin. Pull those and hook those forward. And now we are going to create what goes around the bun, which is kind of like the hair tie. So you're going to go on the side of your loom, make sure not to go inside of the pin, stay on the outside. Grab these bottom two bands and hook them over the pin, but don't release them off your hook yet. You're going to surround the base of the bun. So pull this down. You're going to surround it on the bottom there, and then release it there. You're going to grab the remaining bands on the pin and give it a little tug there and release. So now we're going to remove just the bun from our loom. So carefully just remove the bands. Use your hook to carefully remove these bands here because it does take a little bit of strength.
Let's go. Yeah! Let's go!
So here I tried to remove just the bun, but some of the face came off too. But anyways, you just want to make sure that this band is secure here, and just stretch the bun out sideways a little bit, so that way it's kind of cuter. Anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and remove everything else from my loom. So this is what I'm left with now. And now you're going to go ahead, if you're a girl, grab these two little bands here, and you're going to slide them over the bun like that. And since mine is kind of loose, I'm going to go ahead and loop it again. So pull it out, twist it, and pull it back over onto the bun. So you get a little twisty like that. And so now that is an easy and cute way to secure your figurine without having any ugly loose ends that may fall off while using this little figurine. So anyways, that is pretty much it. Oh, going crazy with the zoom here. Okay, so just make sure to stretch out your design so that way everything is even. And yeah, so I have also made another figurine that you have seen in the beginning of this video. And if you want to make a more little compact version, so that way the head is bigger and then you get more of like a cute looking figurine, then when you put horizontal bands across the body here and legs here, all these horizontal bands that go in the body make them double loops, so that way you get a more compact design. But I think that this one is just as cute, and also the legs are a little bit easier to control because on this one, for some reason, they like to go outwards like my gymnast design, because this is basically like my gymnast design. But on this one, they stay a little bit more straight, so that way you don't have your legs constantly being like going into the splits. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. If you would like another tutorial on how to do the figurine with long hair, with like hair down, let me know down in the comments below. Again, this is my kind of like signature figurine or basic figurine, because this is basically the base of all of my figurine designs. So the face is a lot different than the typical face for figurines because I make mine more like oval, so it's more cute. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit the subscribe button on your way out. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media sites such as Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook. I've got my links all in the description box below. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial, and I will see you guys later. Bye!